Everything is happening for us. I don't want you guys to ever forget that. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I forget that. And sometimes I need an outside reminder. And that is when I seek help. When I am forgetting who I am and I'm letting the waves of emotions crash over me and hurt me, I ask for help. And that is just something I do because I am an HSP empath. And I'm not someone that is here to bear or birth emotions, new realities, alone. I don't think anyone really is. I really don't. And I'm really excited to talk to you guys today because, first of all, I just am on a whole nother vibe. I've been vibing, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I've been really creating my reality and just saying yes to myself in all ways, no matter what it looks like. I've been holding the desire. It's what I've been doing. I've been choosing my emotions rather than letting my emotions choose me, which has come from taking care of myself. One thing I've really, really noticed about highly sensitive people and empaths is that they are often run by stories from childhood because we were not given the space to process those emotions that came up when we were a child and something didn't feel right. No one asked us how it felt when dad left the home. No one said, "Hey, are you okay?" No one asked us if we were okay when that kid bullied us when we got off the bus. We weren't given that space to process our emotions. And it is our 24th chakra, our creation point, our womb space. Men, you got a womb space too. It's energetic. I believe it's the testicles because that's where your creation energy lies, your semen. And for women, it's our womb. Or don't want to say womb, it's our uterus, right? The men's womb is like that semen area, and the women's uterus is like, home to that life force energy, pretty much. The womb is like the home of the life force energy, where the life force energy is nurtured and loved, and that is the inner child, the creation energy, but the inner child's running the show, okay? So because you're you, the main energy in your inner child is your persona of life and the stories that your inner mother and inner father are telling you. And your inner mother and inner father are programmed from your outer mother and outer father when you're a child. And even often from any type of role model in your life that you created some level of emotional attachment to take things seriously. To take things seriously that they said, to take things seriously that they did, to take things seriously. And when you were given this opportunity in this innocent space to mold your reality, to create, you have now created these stories in your inner child and your 24th chakra from absorbing those lies or truths or just self-imposed limiting beliefs from outer mother and outer father. And your inner child is saying, it is true that I don't have money because my parents didn't have money, and that's what you're out in the world creating. Or it is true that I can't have a relationship because my dad did this, and that's what your inner child is creating. And as a highly sensitive person, empath, we really have to work on our inner child. We really have to, because no one asked us if we were okay. When we felt the things we felt, there wasn't a safe space for us to process those emotions because everything around us felt chaotic. In whatever way, there was just a level of unconsciousness happening at a certain point in time where not everybody was online healing themselves. Not everybody had a Facebook and a phone to talk about quantum healing and somatic therapy. And these things are happening, but they were happening on such a less scale. So all of us coming into these higher generations between the ages of like 31 and 55, we even younger, 27, 26 and 55, we have childhood trauma to process. And not to say that children now don't have childhood trauma to process, but that's my target audience, is that age bracket, because I'm doing deep chakra work. And with the 24th chakra, it's about isolating the stories that you're still living from. What story from your childhood are you continuing to play out that is being created in your reality? You say it, you feel it, you say it because you feel it. Let that sink in. You say it because you feel it. And so your feelings are always telling you a story, but your story is coming because you feel it, because you think it, right? And your body and your emotions are having this energetic response to your memories or to these belief systems, these self-imposed limiting belief systems that you're continuing to live from. And it's so different with highly sensitive people and empaths. And if you identify as one, just drop like a 2 in the comments. Like, I identify as a highly sensitive person, as an empath, as a hybrid of both. I identify as a hybrid of both. I feel like I'm a highly sensitive person, empath. Let me know in the comments what you are. We have to approach life differently. We have to approach life differently because we're the ones that are saying, hey, I feel this, whether it is through reclusing. We all have coping mechanisms with our emotions as HSP empaths, especially based on what stories we're creating. And if we're not consciously working on releasing those negative thoughts, those inner child stories, that nervous system response, that memory that your womb, your body, your cells hold, that emanate out in the world and create what comes to you, it has to be rewired. And that is why I use chakra healing. That is why I use energy anatomy of the body combined with astrology, because everybody's chakras work differently. That is what I have been realizing, is that based on your astrology is how your chakra system works. And that's not new. That's not like I discovered this. This is like an Ayurvedic belief, but I'm starting to recognize why Ayurvedic uses astrology with chakra work, because your planets and how they're orbiting in your energy, mind, body, soul, all the things, emotions, how they're orbiting, and your conscious level to that orbit is what's creating the nervous system response in your chakras and the imbalances you are experiencing. So for instance, people with Neptune in the 12th house can suffer from chronic illness until they have a spiritual awakening and remember how to create bliss from within. And that can be due to traumatic childhood experiences of having a parent that was an addict, which affects the lower chakras. And as HSP empaths, our chakras are just a little bit more open. Not in a good way, not in a bad way, not in any way. It is just something that is. And it's so important, my friends, for all of us to learn how to become the observer of that trauma, because as HSP empaths, because our energy is so big and because we're so powerful and because what we feel and think and say becomes real, becomes true, we have to carry a certain level of consciousness to really master and create our reality. Let me know if this is resonating. Put in the comments below if this is resonating with you. Put in the comments below if this is resonating with you. So that is why I'm here to offer 8 really powerful souls, 8 really powerful, highly sensitive people, empaths, that are here to create the reality and are starting to recognize that they need a little bit more than acupuncture, massage, and therapy. They're starting to recognize that even their readings aren't necessarily giving them this peace of mind and the inner center that they need and want to feel balance in managing all the tasks that they do daily. If that is you, I have an 8-week program. Oh, it's not 8 weeks. I have a 12-week program open for HSP empaths ready to learn quantum self-care, ready to take their business, their life, their love life, their money life to the next level, that are willing to invest in themselves heavily, not even that heavily, fairly, properly valued. If you want to work with me one-on-one for 12 weeks, I have 8 spots open for my HSP empath program, where we combine energy work with the 33 chakras and understanding your astrology to help you experience a quantum balance in yourself that can only be created from within. And I want to give you those tools to do that. And I want to help you do that. And I want to create it from within in you, because I want to help you, literally. I also am embodied in this work, you know? I do this work on myself a lot, every day. Actually, I do this work on myself to learn to control my emotions as a highly sensitive person, empath, and to learn how to take care of my body, mind, soul, emotions. And it's not necessarily a task that I was taught as a young girl. So it's something that I heavily invest in myself now. And if that is something you resonate with, you can definitely send me a DM to sign up. That is $2,999 paid in full. There are easy payment plans available. You get $334 off if you pay in full. So that is pretty cool. And we start when you pay, we pick a day and we meet on Zoom and we record the sessions and we set an intention and we use sound and breath and movement and meditation and visualization and affirmations and coaching to create a new reality for you and to help you have a better day-to-day experience as an HSP empath, able to handle all the tasks of your empire. So if you feel called, send me a DM. Thanks for tuning in to my TED Talks today. I fucking love you guys. I also have one more space left to work with me one-on-one for 1 hour this week for $111. If you feel called to do that, send me a DM. Only one left, so it's probably going to sell like right now. Better hit me up. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.